Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another section of our sales training. I believe you can hear me. Welcome to another section of our sales training. Please, if you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Turn on your notification bell so that you get notified each time we post any of our valuable videos. Stay glued to this channel if you want to up your game when it comes to selling. ThankGod Property is not just a real estate company that believes in selling property. We also believe in giving values. If you have been following us for some time, you realize that we teach many of the things that people will pay money to learn. We always give you value for free. You can share the link to all your families and friends. Get as many persons to join this call. Knowledge, they say, is powerful. Like I've always said, if you know better, you will do better. So don't take knowledge for granted. If you know better, you will do better. If you know better, you will do better. The difference between you now and the you want to be is knowledge. The difference between you now and the you want to become is knowledge. So if you do better, if you know better, you will do better. Who you admire in the industry, the difference between you and that person, that the person knows better than you. The person knows better than you, and there's always room for learning and there's always room for improvement. That's why at ThankGod Party we take it upon ourselves to be teaching us on how to become sales professional every Monday. So please do it to share this link, share our link to your friends, your family. You can share it to your status, share it on your Telegram or your Facebook. Let's get as many persons as we can to join this call. I'll give us just 2-3 minutes while you're sharing it so that I don't want to leave anybody behind. As you're sharing, continue share. Share. You can share to as many groups you can. Mr. Avalelo Barry can hear me. Thank you. How to sell when the market is slow. If you have been following this series, and you've been practicing everything, your sales game should be up by now. Let me lay a foundation for us, for those of us that have been following this series from beginning till now. Let me lay a foundation for you. Don't make this training to be one of these training, or maybe there is this pressure that are you developing yourself, like motivational speakers will tell you, go to YouTube, go and watch video, go and read book, develop yourself. So don't, because of such pressure now you're joining this class without put to practice everything that you've been taught. Because I don't want it to be like you're deceiving yourself, right? So please, if you've been part of this class from the beginning till now, by now we should have started seeing some level of result. You're not under pressure to learn. Learn because you want to learn. Learn because you need the knowledge, you need the information. Learn because you want to use it. One good thing about personal development that nobody will tell you to come and write tests or come and write exam where we will mark it. We will not know if you've been learning or not. But your result will show us if you have been learning or not. Yeah, it's your result that will show. Because like in an academic setting, they will give you exam, they will give you tests to prove to them that you have been following up the class or you have been learning. But this one is your financial settings that will prove to us if you're learning or not. Okay, so we move. So we'll start now. I believe I'm seeing 5 persons. How many persons are on the call? I'm seeing 5 persons on the call. Please share as many, share to many group as you can. Let's get more persons to join. Excuse me. Please share. Get many persons to join the call. Please share. Yeah, please share to as many persons as you can. We are starting now. Please don't stop sharing even while on the call. You can continue sharing. Share to as many groups. You can share it on your Facebook, your story, your timeline, everywhere. Just get as many persons as you can to join the call. It's going to be a brief and a short one, so please pay attention. Get your notepad ready. We are starting now. So if you are joining us for the first time, welcome to the TPLCS training. And we are looking at a topic today: how to sell when the market is slow. How do you sell when the market is slow? How do you sell when the market is slow? First, when the market is slow, you need to do your research to know the reason why the market is slow. Depend on what you're selling. On this context, we are selling properties. But if you're on this call and you're not selling property, first you need to do your research to know the reason why the market is slow. Then you will not prefer solution to the reason that you'll find out by yourself. When the market is slow, You don't just wait. When it comes to real estate and landed property, when the market is low, you don't just wait. You have to adapt immediately. If your sales is slow, you don't just wait, you adapt immediately. How do you adapt immediately? You start with an aggressive marketing. Aggressive marketing. Some of us, if I want to ask us now, your style of marketing or the way you are marketing right now, you'll be able to know if the market is slow or not because your marketing is slow. Your marketing is slow. I don't think there's anybody on this call that can prospect up to 50 persons in a day. I don't think please, if you're on this call and you are prospect up to 50 persons in a day, please drop it on the comment section. Let me hear. Let me see. If you are prospect to 50 persons in a day before now, please let us know from the comment section. When the market is slow, you don't just wait, you adapt immediately. You adapt to the market immediately with aggressive marketing. Adapt to the market immediately with aggressive marketing. Give your buyers a reason to say yes to you. The reason why you feel the market is slow is because you are not being aggressive enough in your marketing. Let's say for instance, if your target is to speak to 5 persons in a day and you think the market is slow, why don't you increase your reach to 10 to 15 persons in a day? Let's see if you still feel the market is slow. So what I'm saying in essence, if you feel or if you think for any reason that the market is slow, all you need to do is to adapt to the market immediately with an aggressive marketing. Aggressive marketing. Give your buyer reasons to say yes to you. Give your buyer reasons that they should say yes to you and not to tell you go and come back later. And how do you give them reason to say yes to you? You speak to them with value. You speak value to them. You speak trust to them. You speak flexibility to them, and you now create urgency in your marketing. Please, if you're following, type on the comment section you're following. Let me know that I'm not speaking to myself alone. You think the market is slow, adapt to the market immediately with an aggressive marketing. Adapt to the market immediately with an aggressive marketing. Give your buyer reasons to say yes to you. And how do you give them reasons to say yes to you? Speak value. Speak value to their hearing. Speak trust. Speak flexibility. Then speak urgency. A wise man says doing something same way and expecting to get result is another definition of insanity. If you're doing your marketing the same way and you're expecting to get some person's kind of result, that is another definition of insanity. That's why I say once you feel like your marketing is slow, once you feel like your sales is slow, adapt immediately with an aggressive marketing. You can tell yourself that today I will speak to 50 persons about my product today. It's achievable, it's possible. And by the time you speak to 50 persons and you speak value to them, you speak trust about your brand, and you speak flexibility with some level of urgency in your pitch, don't worry, the market will not be slow again. I can tell you for a fact. Yes. So our take home number one is to adapt to the market immediately with aggressive marketing. If you're with your jota, that will be our take home number one. Adapt to the market immediately with aggressive marketing. This is a practical class. That's why I'm taking my time to explain Each step is a practical class. It's a practical class. Put whatever I'm saying down and practicalize it, and it will work. If you have not made sales this month, or maybe for like 3 months now, you've not made sales, and that makes you feel like your sales is slow, all you need to do, adapt to this teaching immediately and start with aggressive marketing. Adapt to the market immediately and start with aggressive marketing. When I say start with aggressive marketing, just go about with little or no knowledge. You'll be working hard. No, you have to work smartly. You have to work smartly. You don't need to move up and down sweating unnecessarily when you meet somebody that they're supposed to buy from you. Maybe because of the way you're sweating, or maybe because of the way you're moving up and down. They might not perceive you to be a trusted consultant. Aggressive marketing, responsibly. Then we have opportunity to pitch your product to somebody which have any of our product. Please pitch value, pitch trust, pitch flexibility, and create urgency. There are some of our property that are very easy for you to create urgency. There are some that hot selling, and we have limited plot available. So step number 2, I want to assume you're done. You have adapt to the market. You start your marketing aggressively. The next thing you need to do is to build your buyer's confidence. Build your buyer's confidence. Yes, build your buyer's confidence. After you have adjusted to the market and you start your with aggressive marketing, the next thing you need to do is to build your buyer's confidence. And how do you build your buyer's confidence? You can start telling them how our documentation at ThankGod Properties Limited is. Tell them how committed we are to our documentation, how important. Like if you go through this channel, you see where we've talked about documentation and how important documentation is. And we also talked about our inspections. So after this class, you can go through other videos from this channel, you see them. How do you build your buyer's confidence? Transparency. Tell them about transparency, how transparent ThankGod Properties Limited is. Tell them about our documentation, how swift and legit and trusted it is. Tell them about our survey plan. We have registered survey plan for many of our properties. Tell them how their investment is safe and is secure with ThankGod Properties Limited because of our documentation and our survey. Then some person might ask you, what title does your property carry? Tell them our property have a complementary deed that will give you a survey plan with a complementary deed. We have property that also have COO, but not all. What makes some of us, our buyers, to feel shaky is because of our documentation. When they ask you what title document does your property carry, you start stammering, you start feeling shaky as if you don't know the title document our property carry. Now at that point, their confidence level will be very low and very low. Now they will not tell you, I will get back to you. So before you step out for your sales speech or for your marketing, arrange your speech for of confidence. Don't answer the question as if you cram what you're saying, or maybe this is what you have been told to say at the field. That's how some people will not feel until like those are just marketers. They don't know what they are saying. It's because of it's because of how we pitch our product to them. Transparency will help you to build your buyer's confidence. The way you respond to them about our documentation will also help them. Yes. The next thing that you use to build your buyer's confidence is our testimonial. In your various group where you are on WhatsApp, our testimonial videos are flying everywhere. When a client is feeling hard, how trusted, how legit you are, just give him or her one of our testimonial video to watch of people that bought from us and the review they gave to us, how satisfied, how happy they are. We have such video on all our WhatsApp platform. If you don't have the video, please you can request. We'll send it to you. You need testimonials video to boost their confidence. Testimonial from our past clients, testimonial from your past buyers. So this is somebody that bought from us last year. The same property I'm selling to you now. This is listening to what this person has to say about the location. Let it not be as if you are the one that's trying to tell him, maybe make up all those stories. I hear from another person, and the person can even hear from maybe somebody that he knows and be like, oh really, okay, this is nice. At that point, their confidence level has increased. Then you can now ask for the check. You can also use payment plan to boost their confidence. Some persons, their budget might not be up to their man. She said, don't worry, don't need to worry about that. You can pay initial deposit of 50%, then you have the opportunity to spread the remaining payment for 3 months, 6 months, and even 12 months. Oh, really? I've had a couple of clients that ask me, oh, really? I didn't know I can take payment plan. Say you can, sir. And they will go ahead. You have to be skillful in your communication. Maintain eye contact. Don't look shaky. Don't look shy. Maintain eye contact. Deliver your pitch with confidence. Answer the question. Tackle the objection with confidence. The more trust you build, the faster you will close deals. The more trust you build, the faster you will close it. That's why you need to build buyers' confidence. Please take this point very serious. Build buyers' confidence. Don't always be in a hurry to take the money. You will take the money, but if you miss this part, you might not be able to take the money. If you are in a hurry to take the check, your client will suspect you. So don't always be in a hurry to take the check. Build confidence, build rapport with them. Then taking the check will not be a problem. Please, Miss William, can you hear me now? Somebody say they can't hear me. Okay, you can hear me now. Sorry, I'm just seeing the comment now. Okay. Okay, let's continue. Everybody can hear me. You have after this class, please go back to all your prospects. Please, after this class, go back to all your prospects. The ones you think you've lost before now, go back to them, revive the conversation with them again. And this time around, start the conversation more intelligently. Start the conversation with a whole lot of knowledge. Try to build their confidence back again. Let them get to trust you again. Let them get to know that you're not just coming to take the money or the check from them. Let them get to know that you care about them genuinely. Yes, go back to them. Go back to them after this class. Then the next point, the next take home now, be patient but stay active. After you start your aggressive marketing and you build confidence with your buyer, the next thing you will do, be patient and stay active. Patience is a virtue. Don't be in a hurry to take the check. If you're too much in a hurry, you will lose the check eventually. So be patient. When the market is slow, buyers usually take longer time to make their decision. So don't rush them. Allow them to take their time to make their decision, provided you've given them the right information that they need to know about the property. Don't be in a hurry. Don't pressure them to make decision in your favor. If you pressure them for them to make the decision in your favor, they start suspecting you. Me, I will tell you what you want to hear. I will tell you what I think this is the right thing. Then I will allow you to make a decision. That's why I always give them an option of yes or yes. That's why I always give my client an option to tell me yes or yes. So by the time I know that the option I've given to you, your answer will be either yes or yes. I don't pressure you. I go back to my office, I sit back and I relax, and I know that you will call me for the check. So you have to be patient. That's why you need to prospect more. You need to do your marketing aggressively so that you have more people you're following up, so that you don't pressure one person. If you have few prospects, you will pressure if you are under pressure to close a deal, you start pressuring them, and when you start pressuring them, you now lose the deal. But if you have multiple people you're following up, if this one is not responding today, you give the person time, you have the next person you're following up. By the time you do your routine of following up, before you get back to this person has made up his or her mind to buy from you. But if it is just 2 or 3 persons you have in your archive you're following up, you will pressure them, and as you're putting pressure on them, you will lose the sales. So you have to be patient. Be patient does not mean that you leave them untouched. That's why I say you have to be patient but also stay active. There's a difference between be patient and stay active, and from being patient and leaving them to sleep. Don't leave them to sleep, but you have to be patient with them. Put yourself in front of them for them to be seeing you every day. Even as you're being patient, don't allow you to go off their mind. You be patient with them, but they should know that you're still there and you're still waiting for their response. Right? You need to have more clients you are following up, so you don't pressure one person, so that you don't pressure them to start feeling somehow about you. When you call your client and your client pick the call as if you're disturbing them, just know that you started mounting pressure on them. And that could be as the result of low prospecting. You have up to 50 persons you're following up. There's no way you're going to pressure one person as if you want to press their neck, right? So get more prospects you're following up. If you have any question from what I've said so far, please you can ask your question. If you have any question from the point I've given so far, you're free to ask your question. It's a practical class. It's a practical class. Your results after 1 month will shows if you've been following up this practical class or not. Yeah. The point are looking simple, right? Simplicity is the key. It does not need to be rigorous before you feel it will work. You have to keep it simple and it will work. Those are little steps that some persons are using to close in massive sales. Those are little steps. It does not need to be hard. It does not need to be complicated. You have to discipline yourself to follow up those simple steps. Those simple steps, that's where the paycheck can come in from. Yes, when the market is slow, buyers take longer time to make their decision. So you have to be patient with them. As you're patient with them, keep following up with your leads. There's a book that we are reviewing currently, Follow Up or Fold Up. I know some persons on this call has reviewed the book before now, so they should have a better idea why some of us are reviewing it this week. Continue following up with your lead. Now, I don't want anybody to be on this call and think those steps I'm giving you they are so simple. Because one of the proof of mastery is result. If you think you know, or if you think you know what I'm saying, and we are not seeing the result, we want to assume you don't know. Yes, we want to assume you don't know. So the proof that you know is the result. So if you want to prove to us that you already know what we are saying, please let your result keep rolling in. Let your result keep rolling in. They might look simple, they might sound simple, but you need discipline to follow them up. You need discipline to follow up the simple step that will give you your next sales. You need to discipline yourself to follow up these simple steps for you to hit your next sales or for you to hit your sales target. You need a whole lot of discipline to follow up these simple steps. And that is where many of us are lacking. You have this knowledge, you know this simple practical step to get this work done. But how come we are not getting the work done? How come we are not getting the desired result? You need discipline to follow up. Keep following up with your lead. For those of us that like to run sponsor ad on Facebook, just imagine my ad is currently running. I was sharing with my colleague in the office the other day how my ad got up to 1,000 views, and just 3 persons has come to my DM from 1,000 views. Let's bring it down to our real time marketing. Imagine you spoken to 1,000 persons and it's just 3 persons that respond to you are coming to buy from you. So let's imagine how many persons now do you need to speak to get like 10 sales? How many persons do you need to speak to get like 10 sales in a month? So the more the people, the more the money. And I see some persons on this call that they are marketing too many products on their social media. Now, which of them do you want which of them do you want your follower to know you for? Today you're marketing real estate, today you're posting land, tomorrow you're posting clothes, tomorrow you are posting bags. People will be confused. Choose a particular niche. Now, if you have chosen to be a real estate consultant, sell only real estate related products. If you're choosing to sell jewelry, fashion accessories, choose only to sell those ones. Don't post land today. At the end of your post, you're posting clothes, you're posting bag. You are confusing your followers. For those of us that are doing online marketing, which of them do you want them to know you for? Which of them do you want to buy from? You want somebody to come and buy land from you. The same person will come and buy bag from you. The same person will come and buy clothes from you. The same person will come and buy jewelry from you. No, 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 it doesn't work that way. Please, it doesn't work that way. You need to stick to the one that you believe in more. I'm not here to choose for you, right? But you have to choose the one that you feel you can do better. Don't post land today, tomorrow you post clothes, tomorrow you not post bag. I check somebody's status today that I'm seeing land, I'm seeing bag, I'm seeing clothes. Please, please. Those are little mistakes we are making, and you feel like you're putting in the effort, you're working hard, but you're not seeing the result. Those are the little mistakes you're making. Yeah, yes, those are little mistakes you're making. So for those of us that are doing online marketing, please following up with your ad. Refresh your ad to know that your ad is still performing very well. Don't just sit back and feel like my ad is running. Refresh your ad. Now adjust your terms if the market is dragging for too long. Yes, adjust your terms. Me, time without number, I've reviewed my style of marketing and I've changed it countless times. If you have been doing group marketing or you have been doing for marketing under the sun and it's not yielding maximally, please adjust your term and choose another pattern of marketing. Yes, there is nothing like this is how we used to do it. So for that reason, it must be in that way. Please, no, 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 no. You have to be innovative. You have to be creative. You have to be dynamic. Please switch. If the style you're using is not giving you the desired result, please switch immediately. I've switched my marketing style time without number. Even this month, I've changed another strategy I'm using just this month. That is one thing. If something is not working for me, I don't dwell on it for so long. If it's not working, if it's not giving me the desired result, I swap immediately, I switch immediately. So adjust your terms. If the market is dragging you back for too long, adjust your terms. More importantly, put to practice everything you have been learning from this class. Don't take them for granted. The proof that you know what we are teaching is in your result. And if you're not giving us the result, how do you prove to us that you know what we are saying? Is there a better way to prove to us that you know what we are saying without the result? Selling is fun and is sweet, provided you know how to approach it. Yeah, selling is fun and is sweet. This weekend, I went out with one of my colleagues. We were just playing game, and some persons are there. He met the person on Saturday, on Sunday, they've gone for inspection. So it's not difficult. It's not difficult provided you follow those practical steps I'm sharing with you. It's not difficult. Please, if you have any question, you can send your question. It's an interactive class. It's a practical section. Please have any question, drop it in your comment section and I will attend to it immediately. Please, if you have any question, you can ask. Ask your question, please. No question. I want to assume. Oh, sorry, my network. How do I maintain patience at the same time be active in the eyes of my clients? Maintaining patience is only mean that you will not pressure them to make the buying decision when they are not ready to make the decision. Being active is for them to see you every day. Like if the person is on your if the person is on your broadcast list, you send a broadcast message every day or every week, depending on how you structure your broadcast message. My own broadcast message is every Monday. Like today, my broadcast message has gone out before this training. So I will not pressure you to make your buying decision, but you see my every week, and you see my update from my status. If you're viewing my status, you see me. Now you're not pressuring them, you're being patient. You're not pressuring them to make a bad decision, but at the same time they are seeing your post every day. But there are some clients that are top, that they don't really view status. This one, you send them a broadcast message every day, like add them to the list. Mine is because of the persons I have on my contact. I don't send every day. If I send every day, some of them will block me. They feel like I'm disturbing them. So I send every Monday. I send every Monday, and I make sure that they view the message. If I send and you did not view, I will just give you a phone call. How are you doing today, sir? So I just thought of you. I said, let me check, let me know how you're doing. I won't tell him that I'm calling to remind you about about the property deal. No, I call to know how you're doing. But for him to see my call, the first thing that comes to his or her mind is, okay, this guy that told me about property. But I'm not calling because of the property. So I'm being patient with them, but I'm active. I'm on their mind. I'm on their feet. They are seeing me. They are hearing from me, but I'm not pressuring them to make the decision. That is how to be patient and to be active at the same time. Because some of us will be patient and will not be active, because you say you should be patient with them. You not ghost them. They will not hear from you. Because I've ghosted one of my clients before, and I lose the mark. I lost the deal, and it was painful. I market this young man, and he told me that he's working on something, that whenever he's ready, that he will let me know. I said okay. We were talking. After some time, I stopped messaging him and I stopped calling him. Last month to I went to buy something, and he's around his office. I saw one of his boy, that was one of the guy that helped him to sell, like what they call sales boy. I saw the boy now say, ah, Oga, how far na? It has been a long time, since last year. There was a time that my boss was looking for your number, that he want to buy property, but he did not have your number. Even me, I was checking for number, we did not have it. So you can still go and remind him. I quickly rushed to my contact and I called him. How are you doing, sir? He say it's fine. Oh, say, sir, I heard that you are looking for me at some point. He say, yes. So, some money came into my hand. So that property that we discussed, I was now looking for you, but I could not find your number. And I say, sir, I'm so sorry about that. Say, so can we still go for inspection? He say, yes, that he will let me know. From that time, he has been doing me busy, 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 busy. But just imagine now, I was being patient, but I was not active. So I lost that money at that point. But I'm still hoping that I will still follow him up to come and buy the next one from me. So that is the difference between being patient and being active. Please, if I've asked your question, let us know from the comment section. You can change your pitch as well when the market is slow. I think, is it a question? Somebody should help me. Is this one a question? Somebody to help me if this is a question. Mr. Bassi, is it a question? Can you can you change your pitch as well when the market is slow? Yes, yes, you can change your pitch. Yes, you can change your pitch. You have to be dynamic. Me, I've changed my sales pitch countless times. Personally, I don't use single sales pitch for different persons. My sales pitch depends on who I'm speaking to, who I'm pitching to. Yes, my sales pitch depends on who I'm pitching to. So your sales pitch can be changed. You can be innovative, you can be creative with your sales pitch, change it over and over and over and over again. For instance, if you're meeting the governor of Rivers State, Sim Fubara, you will not be able, you will not use the same sales pitch you're using maybe when you meet a trader on the market session, maybe a trader on the road. You will not use the same sales pitch. So use your sales pitch based on the person you're speaking to at that moment, the person you're pitching to. If you're pitching to a businessman, your sales pitch should be different. If you're pitching to a family, a housewife, it's a different sales pitch. Because now, the reason why you need to change your sales pitch is because different persons has different needs and your pitch must resonate with their need, and two persons might not have the same need. Two individuals might not have the same need. So your sales pitch can be changed time to time. Thank you very much, Mr. Bassi. You can change your sales pitch. Okay, me and well understood. Thank you. Okay. Thank you too. Thank you. Thank you, man. Any other question? The key take home for today is when the market is slow. When the market is slow, you don't just wait. You adapt immediately. How do you adapt? Adapt with aggressive marketing. Adapt immediately with aggressive marketing. Like slow market does not mean that the entire industry might be slow. It might be slow to you. For instance, your colleague can be making sales and you're not making sales. Your market is slow at that point. At that point, you evaluate yourself, do review and change. What is it I'm doing? What is it I'm not doing right? What is it that I need to do differently? And one of those things that you must do differently have to be your style of marketing. The market will not be slow for everybody at the same time. There are times that market is slow for me. There are times that market is slow for me. There are times that market is slow for me that there are times that market is slow for me that I have to change my style of marketing. It might not be slow for my colleagues, right? So market slow is can be personal. So aggressive marketing will help you on that. And as you do your aggressive market, if you know that you don't have enough knowledge, please increase your knowledge bank before you go in for aggressive marketing. Aggressive marketing without an adequate knowledge will end up in frustration. So as you're going with aggressive marketing, have a depth knowledge of the product, the industry, everything, because you can encounter any form of objection out there. Let it not be that you lost the deal because your knowledge level was low. That's why we're taking our time to go on this training, practical class, practical step on how to do those things better. Then after that, you now build confidence. Build confidence, transparency help you to build confidence, explain your documentation, survey plan, deed, video testimonial. Like we have testimonial video people that bought from us before, give them the testimonial video to help them build their confidence. Then for those of them that their budget is low, give them the payment plan to boost their confidence. Then the next time you have to be patient and stay active. That is the summary of the take home from today's class. As you put all of this take home to practice, I will see you at the top and your sales game will not remain the same. I'm not a pastor, I'm not prophesying, but I'm telling you from what I know. Because knowledge they say is powerful. And like I've always told us, if you know better, you will do better. If you know better, you will do better. So please, if you have further questions in your various WhatsApp group, you can send the question. I will attend to it. I have another appointment very soon. So this way we'll wrap it up for today. Next week, Monday, same time, same venue. Our class is on YouTube. We'll see you next week, Monday, with another fresh topic and insight. Please practice all you have been learning from day one till now. Practice makes perfect. If after this class you do not go out to practice what you learned, to the amount what you heard, it will not stick to your mind. Some of us are teaching this thing, it's not like we know it like 100% or we know everything, but we practice the little we have been taught and it's now become part of our lifestyle. I don't meditate, I don't memorize on my sales speech. I can be there playing my favorite snooker game and somebody will just walk in. Once I give you a handshake, the thing start flow. Yes, once I give you a handshake, I exchange contact, the thing start flow there and there. It's because we've done this thing over and over. It's now become part of us. So don't just get the head knowledge, put it to practice. You might make mistake, put it to practice. Over time, you get used to it, and we all see each other at the top. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe this channel, turn on your notification bell, stay glued to this channel for more insightful content on how to become a better sales consultant. See you next week. God bless you. Bye.